To Angthong National Park, and this is the guide showing us the route that we're going to be taking, the viewpoint, and then Samsao. Here's another one of the employees. Really nice guy. This is the second time we've gone on this trip, so we've seen him a couple times now.
About last time we went to Koh Tao.
So it's an hour and a half trip. Now they let people sit at the front, but only if it's not very rough, because they don't want a lot of weight in the front, because the boat has to scoot along above the waves. Now look out there, there's waves and there's current. And in here in this internal bay, look at it, smooth and clear. But out farther you can see the turbulence, and that's the turbulence that I got caught in, where they had to come out and save me. So Anna's first in the water, quickly followed by Sophia. And Sophia's way out there already. Again, heading out to the turbulent waters. Members of the crew had to go out and save 2 or 3 people and haul them in by rope because they got caught in the current. You'll see them in a few minutes. Here's a little school of milkfish heading along. Now, if you're close to shore, the current does not affect you. But if you're out 50, 60 yards, there's a very strong current. Which is why the guides wanted everybody to stay in the inner harbor area, in the bay. Lots of nice colorful fish. And my favorite, the parrotfish. Beautiful greens and blues, as you can see. And something you don't want to run into is these spiny sea urchins. It's like a blade of grass. If you get one stuck in your skin or your foot or your hand, you can't pull it out because the barbs go the opposite way. So you're looking at a doctor's appointment to get them removed. There they are, more spiny sea urchins. Do not step on them. A large variety of fish. Notice how shallow the water is. This is only about 4.5, 5 feet deep. Now they ask the people who are snorkeling not to stand on the coral because it does damage it. But unfortunately, I looked up and saw 2 or 3 people standing on the coral. They were well above the water level. It was only at their waist. So people need to listen to instructions from the guides because it can cause damage. Maya Bay, which is a bay in Thailand, had to be closed for 5 years because so many tourists went in there and chipped off pieces of coral and took things from the sea and ruined it for everybody. So they closed it all down for 5 years. And here comes Sophia doing some free diving. One of the very few Chinese people that I know who started swimming at a young age. Her mother sent her to swimming lessons when she was just 4 years old. Unfortunately, most Chinese can't swim. Sophia is an exception, and she has a great mask, snorkel, and fins, which she bought in China before she came, and they're prescription goggles, and the mask, snorkel, and fins only cost like $15, $20, so on Taobao. And here's the school of fish they were looking for. Look at that beautiful parrotfish. The greens are absolutely gorgeous. Fluorescent greens and blues. The company RS, by the way, when you reserve a spot, they pick you up at your at your hotel, and on the return, it's amazing how fast they get everybody back onto the correct bus and on your way back to your hotel in just a matter of minutes. Very well organized. Here's a great close-up shot of all the fish. She'll have lots of stories to tell her friends back in China. Now we're coming up soon to a little scene where the guides are hauling in 2 or 3 snorkelers who got caught in the riptide and taken out of the bay area where we were supposed to be swimming. Sophia and Anna left that area as well, and I went chasing them, and I got caught in the riptide, and I was gone as well. So they brought up the anchor and brought the big boat around to pick me up because I was on my way to Cambodia. And there's the rope tow and hauling in some people who got caught in the riptide. There's one of the guys off the boat who went out to save them. He was trying to tell me to come and join him, but I felt safe because I have my mask, snorkel, and fins on. But once I got caught in that riptide, I was gone. Nothing you could do about it. Anyways, we're on our way to the second island now, which was it was a hiking adventure to a lake in the middle of the island. So when you climb about 15-20 minutes, you end up with a beautiful scene overlooking a lagoon in the middle of the island called, right there, Thailand Lagoon. And here's how you get there. It's kind of sort of a circular route. You can see the picture in the top left. It's a very green lake in the middle of the island. Unfortunately, we didn't get any pictures of it because our photographer didn't go up for the hike. Okay, we're on the next island now where everybody's going kayaking. So again, some boats would have lunch here. We didn't. The next island is where we go for lunch. They try to break it up because so many boats are following the same sort of schedule. They break up what they're doing. And they'll go to another island and go kayaking as well. So the only thing where we were all together was where we were snorkeling, because that's the best snorkeling spot. And then somebody was snorkeling here and they almost ran them over. So that was what all the excitement was about.